Okay, this is a typical schedule board that you would use for a child using a picture exchange communication system. Here up at the top is a time for symbol. And then you're going to be adding, it's time for what? Time for brushing teeth, time for what? And there are two Velcro strips on ours. Most schedule boards I see people are only using one, and I'll show you later on what the second strip that we added is for. And I do recommend using the fuzzy Velcro on your schedule board, because if you ever brush by it and it's got the prickly stuff, you can catch your clothes on it and sweaters, and then you've got a schedule board on the floor. And now here at the bottom is your pocket for finish. So when your child is done with an activity, they're going to take the symbol off the schedule board and it's going to go into the finished bin. I've seen other people make their own schedule board. You can make it out of just cardboard or poster board and Velcro if you'd like. Or you can, I've seen people make them out of headliner fabric or other fabric that has that fuzzy property. This hook Velcro actually sticks to a lot of different kinds of fabrics. So there are a lot of options out there for you to even make your schedule board look really pretty. You can put your schedule boards on refrigerators, especially if you put magnets on them, or you can put them inside a pantry cupboard, or just right on the wall, whatever works for your family. This is our storage for our picture exchange communication system. This is just a 3-ring binder. Originally we had gotten some of these really hard plastic pages along with our schedule board, and they're great. They're very thick, they're very sturdy, and but they're like $7 a piece. I just didn't want to spend that kind of money, so I improvised and I just used these clear plastic sheet protectors, and I had put a manila file folder inside just to give it some sturdiness. But as you can see, this is how we store our symbols, and I try to keep them organized as far as topics, maybe a page for breakfast or foods and games, and some of the things we do more often just right on the front page. So that is one way that you can store some of your PEX symbols. Okay, when you are starting a PEX communication system in your home, you may end up ordering PEX symbols off the internet, and they will come looking something like this. You want them to be fairly sturdy, laminated with at least 5 mil, and you want them to have been using a very good laminator. We use a commercial laminator that's a 6-roller laminator, and we laminate everything at about 300 degrees, and we maintain that temperature throughout the laminating process. So once you cut these apart, they're not going to come apart. Now you don't want to get them wet or anything like that, because they are not sealed on the side. So you want to keep them away from moisture as much as possible. Okay, once you have cut out all your symbols, you're going to want to apply Velcro to the back. And I recommend using Velcro dots, Velcoins, Vel dots. Lots of people, lots of places do sell them. They're very easy to use. Just peel and stick, and that's what you're going to do, is just peel and stick and put a Velcro dot right in the center of the back of all of your Velcro cards. Now, as for that second line of Velcro on our schedule boards, this is what I have are these. And the thing about using good lamination and good laminators, you actually create a dry erase surface. And what I use these for, and I do put a Velcro coin on the back of these also, but I write times on here. Such as if the bus is coming, I will write 8:47, and for children who need to be really specific, but it really does help keep you on schedule and keep things flowing. So this is what a typical schedule board might look like for a school day for a child, and where you have, you know, get dressed, brush hair, get your backpack. And here is a perfect place to add some time symbols. If your child's van or school bus comes at a specific time, you can write that time down, and then they'll start picking up on time and getting a better understanding of that too. You do not have to start by using time. We added it as an extra benefit for our child later on because she needed that specific detail to her day. Okay, so now we're going to have a demonstration with Maggie and her schedule board, and she is going to show you on a typical day. So when you would wake up, what is the first thing you would do? You would come downstairs and look at your schedule board, and what's the first thing you see on your schedule board?
You see wake up.
So then what would you do with that symbol? You would wake up, and then you would...
And then you put any kind of symbol like get dressed, wake up, and put it in the finished.
So when you're done, you put it in the finished. And then after that, then what do you do? What's next?
Then you take out this symbol and put this up here, time for breakfast.
So then now you know it's time for breakfast. So then you go and eat your breakfast, and after breakfast, what happens?
You take this out of the Velcro and then you put it in the finished box.
Very good. And then you keep doing that and so on until you're finished with your schedule and you're at school. Thank you very much. What a nice demonstration.